Hello, RHA. My name is Steve Sellers, and I wanted to give you a quick office overview for the Career and Professional Development Office. So, what do you think we do in the Career and Professional Development Office? Well, really, the way that I tell students is really anything that relates to career. I mean, our office can help with, and as we go through this presentation, we'll talk about different things, but anything related to career, whether that's resume, job search, interviewing, professional dress, anything that relates to a job, we would love to help you with. So our mission is to connect, equip, and empower students for professional success. I tell students this all the time. I mean, we look really good if you not only graduate, but you get a job in your field. So we have a vested interest in helping you in the job search and finding a career and a position after graduation, and we want to do that. So we're located over in the Student Success Center. So we're right next to the hub across from advising. 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, and then on Tuesdays we work 8 to 7. So you can always stop by for a quick career question, and you can also make an appointment in Handshake. So here's the different things that we can help with. So in job search interviews, we have our folks over here are Clifton Strengths coaches. We can talk to you about that. We can help with resumes. I love helping students with internships. And then also, if you don't want to know what you want to do with your major, we have lots of resources to help you with that. So one of the best things that we can do, and we really enjoy doing this, is just coaching. So Beth Mowry is kind of our coaching guru, and she helps students all the time figure out what can I do with this major, or would this be a good career for me, or maybe how do I apply my strengths in my job. Really anything related to career, we would love to coach you on. And Beth is, she's the guru over here, but we all can do it. And you can make an appointment in Handshake, and we would love to help you with that. So we have a tool called U-Science. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this or not, but what it is, it's like this software program where you can play these little games. And what it does is it'll help you kind of identify maybe careers, jobs that might be a good fit for you. And the way that I think about it is like you do all of these kind of brain games on U-Science, and it's going to generate this list of jobs that what it's basically saying is that people that are wired like you, people that have a similar personality to you, similar interests, strengths, they're in these jobs and they're saying that they like them. Now, certainly, you know, what comes up on this list of jobs, those are not the only jobs that you can do by any stretch, but a lot of times it's a really good starting point. And one of the things I love about U-Science is when I took it, there were job possibilities that popped up that I would have never considered. I didn't even know about some of these jobs that popped up in my results. And so it gives you more options to look at, and you may or may not choose to pursue one of those, but sometimes it's really helpful just to get some ideas of, you know, potential jobs that might be a good fit for you. And again, Beth in our office, she's an expert at interpreting this. So what you could do is take the U-Science, then schedule an appointment with Beth, and she can go over your results and help you get the most out of those results. So if you don't know what you want to do when you graduate WT, join the other 99% of students that feel the exact same way and take U-Science, and there's some help to help you figure that question out. We do Clifton Strengths coaching. So we're all certified Clifton Strengths coaches over here. So we would love to talk to you about like how that could apply to the job search or just in life in general. So if you're interested in Clifton Strengths and want to know more, come talk to one of us and have a coaching session. We'd love to help you get the most out of Clifton Strengths that you can. So Handshake, you probably know about Handshake, and I hope you do anyway, but what it is, it's a jobs database. Jobs that we know about, you know, we're going to encourage employers to put them in Handshake, and you can look for jobs all across the country in Handshake. The other cool thing about Handshake is you can learn about our events. Like we have job fairs every long semester. There's employer information sessions that happen, all of this kind of stuff. So I always encourage students. I mean, I wouldn't live on Handshake. I mean, it's certainly not the only job search tool, but it's a good job search tool. And I definitely would spend some time, check it on a regular basis and make sure you're up to speed on in terms of like jobs that you might be interested in, but also events, employers coming on campus. Handshake is a great way to know about all of that information. So here's some more information on Handshake, just all that you can find in here. So anyway, if you have questions about Handshake, don't hesitate to come by our office. We would love to help you with it. So here's how you would set an appointment in Handshake. And you can set an appointment with any of our staff, but you just go to the Career Center part of Handshake and then click on appointments, and you will see all of our calendars, and you can pick the best time that works for you. And these are the different things that different types of appointments you can make with us. So any of those appointments, we would love to visit with you about any of those things and help you with any of these areas. Here's the events. You can go to the events section in Handshake, and you can learn about different workshops that we do. Also, if there's employers coming on campus, those types of things. So make sure that you're looking in events, and you can kind of see the cool stuff that's coming up. Another thing that we do, and we'll publicize this in Handshake, but we have every 2 or 3 times a semester, we'll do a pop-in resume review where you don't need an appointment in Handshake to come talk to us about your resume. You can just pop in, and we have staff on call that will sit down and go over your resume and help you get it as strong as we can. And the awesome thing about pop-in days is we usually do popcorn, and so you can grab a bag of popcorn as well too. But again, watch for those in Handshake, and you'll see those. We usually do those 2 or 3 times a semester. You can find all of the career job fairs in Handshake. When you're watching this video, we'll have just completed our career expo, but there's other job fairs that happen throughout the year and in different semesters, and these are the ones that are listed on this slide. So you can also find workshops on demand. You know, we have a YouTube channel that we've recorded some of our workshops, and you can watch those. So anyway, there's lots of options to get information, even if you can't maybe make an appointment or come to one of our in-person workshops. So another thing our office does, and I get to work with this, and I love this program, but it's called the President's Earn and Learn Scholarship Program. If you get an internship that is either non-paid, unpaid, or very low pay, and you need help kind of making ends meet, there are some monies that are available that you can apply for this scholarship. And you know, depending on the balance of that account, we try to award scholarships to as many students as we can to help. So you can look online. I don't think it's on this slide, but you can go to wtamu.edu/earn and learn, and you'll see all of the details. And so that scholarship application will open up in March for students that have internships in the summer that are unpaid or low paid. So that's a really cool program. And if you have questions about it, reach out to me. Happy to talk to you about it. If you need an internship, our office can help with that. And again, I love working with students on this. Let me move my picture. So there's so many great benefits of getting an internship, and we would love to talk to you about how to do that and help you with the steps on kind of applying for those and looking for those. So we can't guarantee that you'll find an internship, but we would love to help you. And I do a workshop called How to Find an Internship, and I don't have magic answers, but I try to give students ideas on like how to get started on it and steps that you can take to improve your chances of finding an internship. Every year we have an Intern of the Year, you know, scholarship thing that we do. So this is every fall. So like if you have a great internship this semester or maybe over the summer and you want to apply to be our WT Intern of the Year, I would encourage you to do that. You should see publicity about that every fall. I send out emails to students that I know of that had internships, and we put it on all of the monitors. You can also look online just wtamu.edu/intern, and you'll find all of the details on that. So that'll open up in the fall, but that's a $1,000 scholarship. And if you've had a really exceptional internship experience, I would encourage you to apply to be the WT Intern of the Year. Another cool thing we do in our office is we do mock interviews, and we do these every month. And I love these because we recruit actual employers to do mock interviews for us. So if you want to just get better at interviewing, what better way than to practice with some employers? Again, you can find all of these on Handshake, or come by our office. We can give you more details. You have to have a resume review with us before you can sign up for a mock interview. But once you do that, we can show you how to sign up. And it is an awesome way just to get better at interviewing. Plus, the other cool thing about these mock interviews is you make connections with actual employers. And sometimes I'll see students, they'll do a mock interview with an employer, and then the next semester they have an internship with that employer, or they get a full-time job with that employer. I mean, there's no guarantees of that happening, but man, good things tend to happen when you guys connect with our employers. So if you want to practice on your interviewing skills and get better, come participate in mock interviews. And by the way, our employers, they all volunteer their time. They're all very nice. There's no raking students over the coals or anything like that. They give you good, constructive feedback that'll help you improve. And and they should know they interview people all the time. So anyway, if you're interested in mock interviews, look on Handshake, but they happen every month. There's a mock interview day, and so we'd love for you to participate. If you need professional clothing, maybe you want to go to a job fair, or you have a professional conference, or you have an interview coming up and you don't have professional clothing, we have a clothing closet here in the JBK, and you can make an appointment with us. We'll take you down to the closet and we'll help you look through the clothes and maybe find an appropriate outfit or piece that will help you look more professional. No guarantees that there'll be something there, but we have a lot of clothing in there and there's some cool stuff. So, but if you have a professional event coming up that you need clothing, come talk to us about our clothing closet, and we'd love to show you. And you need to have a professional event that you're going to. We don't want students to just come and say, hey, I need to get as many suits as I can just in case I need them. We want these resources to help as many students as possible. So our criteria is you got to have like a professional event, like an interview, a job fair, a conference. Maybe you're doing a presentation in a class and you just need professional clothing. But we'd love to help you with that. So if that's a need, don't hesitate to reach out to us. So you can follow us. We're on all of the social media channels. That's another good way to kind of know what's happening in the office. Follow our Instagram or us on TikTok or whatever, LinkedIn, and I think we're out in all of those areas. All right, if you have questions, don't hesitate to come by the office. You can also call us, or you can send an email to our WT Career email account. We are more than happy. And again, we want to help you succeed. We want you to graduate, number one, but after that, we want you to get a job in your field, because we all look better when that happens. All right. Thank you, guys.